honey? As soon as he opens the can, she's gonna be running. Good morning, my little angel. Hmm? Did you sleep well? Clean her plate. You're so sweet, Almond. Look at that ball of cuteness. Almond, you have rectangular toe beams. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. Truce? Truce. Have a good time resting, Almond. Bye-bye. You're so pretty. Oh, good stretch. Good stretch, Almond. Oh. Oh. What is he? Hmm? It's not lunch yet, right? Oh my god, it is lunch. I'm sorry, Almond. Some fancy feast. Aw, Almond. And then we got some dried egg yolks. Just crumble that over. Then we have some chicken as well, dried chicken. She loves these. She's a chicken girly for sure. I'm sorry, Almond. And then also a fishy because she is being a patient little girl today. I am gonna formally introduce you guys to my little baby, my little cat Almond, and let's just start from the beginning so that you guys can have the full story and that I have fully introduced her to this channel. So before getting Almond, I didn't know anything about cats, but I met a friend here and she has a little cat named Chloe and she is just the sweetest. She is so sweet, and I was like, oh damn, cats are pretty chill, you know? So one day I was just really bored, feeling really uninspired and just kind of like blobby, and I was like, let's just look up some cats. And then I stumbled on Humane Society of Tampa, and when I saw Almond, I feel like everyone says this, but it's truly legit what happened. I mean, I saw a bunch of cats, but when I saw Almond, there was just something in my gut. It was like I was like this twist combined with like butterfly and like, I don't know, like something like that. And then I texted my friend Tweevy and I was like, so just curious, how much does it cost to have a cat on a monthly basis? And she told me and I was like, okay, that's doable. So then I texted Denard and I was like, what do you think about getting a cat? And he was like, I'm down. And I was like, oh, okay, that was easy. So I sent a screenshot of the website to my friend that I'm looking, basically, but Almond is not on there. So my friend did like her own due diligence. She went into the website. She was like, oh my God, there's a cat named Almond that I think you'd love. And I was like, oh my God. Before I answer all of the above, because we were texting a lot, I was looking at Almond too. And she was like, wait, you need to meet Almond. So I was like, okay, we have to at least go see her. On the trip there, we stumbled across PetSmart, and I was like, well, might as well buy it just in case if it's not Almond, and if we don't get her, then maybe we'll get another cat eventually. That doesn't make sense now, but it made sense at the time. Low-key, high-key plotting on getting Almond, like fast. And when we came to the shelter, I was like, where is my baby? She was asleep, she was chilling. I tried to wake her up, I tried to like, hi Almond, you know, try to like play with her. She was like, I'm asleep. Rude. And based on that interaction, honestly, it was nothing special. I just saw her and I was like, I have to have her. So we went to the reception and we were like, we want to have Almond. Did all the paperwork, insurance, all of that. And then we finally got to come home with our little Almond. Okay, so the first night she was actually under the bed and I was like, oh, it's so freaking dirty down there, girl. So I tried to like lure her out with food. That was not working. And then eventually she ran out and she went to the bathroom and there she stayed. And I feel like that was a really good spot. I should have just put her there to begin with, like a small contained room. At first I was like, oh, that's dirty too, like the bathroom, but and then she also hid in like a little corner which was also dirty, and I was like, oh my God. But eventually she just stayed there, she just chilled there, she slept there. She went in her litter box for the first time, which was really exciting at the time. And then she started eating and I was like, okay, great, you can stay in the bathroom. That's yours, that's your place. Now our shower though is a little bit loud, so every time we would shower, she would get a little bit spooked. And then we slowly moved out into the hallway and then slowly out into the kitchen and then just slowly outward towards the living room. And that took like a week, I would say. So when we hit the first week, she had eventually came out to where the mirror is basically. And I got so excited, so I moved her cat tree that was there at the time out into the living room. But the living room was just a little bit too scary for her. I thought that that wouldn't be such a big deal, but apparently it was, and she was so stressed out that she got a UTI. Yes. The next day, she was not as like giddy. And then I started noticing that she was going in and out of the litter box like 20 times, I kid you not. She was in this litter box right here, alternated between them and just going in and out and barely peeing or anything. And I was like, is she playing right now or what's going on? I called the vet and she got some antibiotics and she was fine. And so when she was fine again, we started to move the cat tree again, but extremely slowly this time. So it took like a full week before it fully came out to the living room, which obviously you guys can see there's the kitchen. Here's the living room, so it's not that far. And eventually she came out to the living room. And I would say that it took her a full month for her to fully explore the whole apartment. And it took her about almost 2 months for her to fully be comfortable everywhere. I think 3 months was officially the mark that made it like, okay, I'm staying. I'm staying and I'm gonna get comfortable. And you guys are gonna see her around a lot, so might as well introduce her. And I am very excited for what's to come. It's just been going great. It gets like better and better every single day because obviously we're still getting to know each other. There's something that feels so good about getting a cat's approval. You have to earn their love and it just feels fair, you know? The people pleaser in me is just, So that is basically the backstory of Little Almond. Thank you for listening. Are you enjoying the sun, Almond? The afternoon sun is good, huh, Almond? Yes. Is she nodding? It looks like she's nodding. All right, while she rests here, let me show you guys her little setup. So this was the spot she was laying on the first days she was here. But before that, she was in that little corner right there. And then in here, we have one of her little boxes. So right outside of the bathroom, we have this scratching pad over here, which is also a house. She loves this thing. She's been using it so much since she's gotten here. And we actually got this from a friend. Thank you, Tiana. She bought this for her outdoor cat, but the cat was outdoors. I don't think she really needed that. So thankfully, this came to use, so thank you, Tiana. Then here she has like her little chilling spot. Once she's done with the bathroom, she likes to go out here and just clean herself. This is an air purifier. I haven't bought a new filter yet, so that's why it's off, but usually it is on. I bought it in the beginning when we had like plastic litter box, but honestly I don't feel like I need to use this as much anymore, just because the stainless steel litter box literally does not smell. And then right by the kitchen here, she has her little feeding station, so a little bit elevated. She also has an automatic feeder just in case we're gone for the day and like can't feed her at lunchtime. We usually just plug it in and let her have some lunch there. She eats 3 times a day. Then we have some water. I did have a water fountain before, but she seems to really enjoy drinking from that bowl, so that's what she's getting, which is weird because all cats likes running water. And then we have these scratching pads over here. Now this sofa is like a teddy material, so it doesn't really matter if she scratches on it, to be completely honest. I just wanted to get this scratching pad for her because I don't know, it just seems like it does the job more for her claws. And then we have one here as well because she used to claw on this quite a bit, but not anymore. She seems to have other spots now. And under this table here is actually another litter box, which is a little bit more hidden, which is great because sometimes when we're in the bathroom and she gets spooked, she won't go in there. So it's good that she has a little hidden spot over here as well. And then here we have that cat tree that I actually dismantled because she wasn't using it. It was more appropriate for a kitten, I feel like, and it was kind of wobbly as well, so I felt like this was a nice solution. And these baskets, I know that's popular with cats. She has her toys in here, but then we also like put other stuff in there. But she has her little mousies in here, she has her little toys, and she never went into this. She likes like hard surfaces, so I felt like this could be a convenient little toy basket for her. Don't worry, she doesn't chomp on these plants. She's not interested. I actually elevated it a little bit just in case, but she hasn't been interested, never had a problem with it. Okay, and this is her little spot under the bed right here. So she has her little scratching pad over here. She's never used it, never been interested, not even the ball, this little dangly ball down here. She doesn't even play with that one. And I did buy her a cat bed, but she seems to like this sitting pad so much more, and I have 2 of them, so might as well give it to her. And then we have another scratching pad. She loves to play on this and like uses this as a step to kind of like really leap when she plays. Oh, there's another mousie. This is just my life now, I feel. Just picking up mousies everywhere. And then we have this little donut right here. She was obsessed with this when we first got it. She hasn't touched it in like a month, but she was crazy about this little tunnel. And here is another sitting pad, and she seems to love that spot. As you guys can see, it's a little bit indented because she is always there, I feel like. I mean, look at how perfectly that fits under our table. It's also nice that we have a glass table so that we can always see her. And then now she has her absolute favorite spot, and that is here, right by the window, especially when the sun is shining. Right, Almond? And then she also has a little scratching pad right there. I like to provide different spots for her so that she can just roam free, you know. Mi casa, su casa. That's okay, Almond. That's okay, Almond. I'm sorry I disturbed you. Look at that, she's so sweet. Alright, so now it's time for dinner for little Almy. Yay! Food! Come here, honey. Half of the fancy feast pate, then some salmon oil, and then I'm gonna give her a chicken heart actually. Some water for hydration. Hi, my little angel. Hi, come here. You ready for food, honey? She's like, I was born ready.
Can I tell you something? So Ramses is always wonder why someone who will love all of you decided at no point that I ever tried to use that first was also you.
Yeah. So we have a little look back at your love story and how it all.
You like watching TV shows and movies?
Any affection?
How big? Oh wow. No sé por qué Brandy no ve a
Criteria for
Look
me.
at everyone sitting here and look at the way you guys are sitting.
Look who's here. Look who wants to play.
Italian store.
You guys